Good evening, gentlemen. Now I am going to speak on India and Sri Lanka relation. As you know that India and Sri Lanka have a cordial relation. We have like a cultural, religious, and some other relation with each other, and very good trade relation with each other. As you know that India and Sri Lanka became independent from British in 19th century, and after that our relation are quite good. And now I'm coming to the historical relation. As you know that there is some historical relation between India and Sri Lanka, as Ram and other ancient scripture are related to Sri Lanka and India. And now I'm coming to the like economical relation with Sri Lanka. India has like second largest trade partner of Sri Lanka, and and we are try to increase our trade with the Sri Lanka. As you know that there is a free trade agreement signed between the India and Sri Lanka. We are also part of the SHAPTA Act, and in this we are doing the free trade agreement with the like some South Asian countries. And Sri Lanka is the source of coffee. So India is purchasing it from the China. And as far as cultural relation, as you know that in Sri Lanka peoples are both community peoples are living. In India also both community people are living, in both the Hindu community people are living in both countries. So people are frequently coming to each other countries. And India has recently open a like a free religious travel for the Sri Lanka army personnel who are coming to the one of the Buddha statue or Buddha mutt. And 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 now I coming to the like a defense relation. India and Sri Lanka are doing the mitra exercise with each other. And 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 uh, and uh, there are like there are some other relation of India and Sri Lanka. We always come to support Sri Lanka. As you know that Sri Lanka is suffering from the money crisis. So in that time, he has all the countries are not coming so much close to Sri Lanka for helping. But India has said that if IDB provide loan, we are the like assister for that to provide loan to the Sri Lanka. And why it is like a major concern for India to relation with Sri Lanka. As you know that China has developing one port in the Sri Lanka, Hambantota port in the Sri Lanka. So it is a part of Sri Lanka, China's easting of pearls. So if India have good cordial relation with the Sri Lanka, then we able to counter that easting of pearls. And 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 like India always follow the neighborhood first policy. So India always coming close to support the Sri Lanka. And you know that from 1950 we became independent. Our relation with the Sri Lanka going very well. But in there is a Sinhal conflict between in the Sri Lanka. So the relation between India and Sri Lanka goes roast at that time. They are thinking that Indian peoples are doing this. So Indian people helped Indian peoples are helped the LTT to like attack on the Sri Lankan high personality or Sri Lankan Sinhal community. In Sri Lanka and India there are Tamil peoples are living. So their culture is equal, you can say. And and uh, and after that, after the assassination of Rajiv Gandhi, people say that it was done by the Sri Lankan person. So India tried to move apart from the Sri Lanka. And we have not participate in the any conflict in between in internal matter of Sri Lanka. And in 2014 we come close. And Sri Lankan Prime Minister Bandar Naik visit to India. After that, Indian Prime Minister also went to the Sri Lanka. And Sri Lanka and At last I want to say that India is Sri Lanka is a neighborhood country, so that should be come close. We have very good relation with Sri Lanka in perspective of cricket. We are playing cricket. We should increase the other aspect like other games and adventurous activity. Tourism, we should increase tourism tourism for each other. We should open the path for tourism in each other country. So thanks gentlemen for giving me this chance.